Okay guys, so I'm back in here. Surprise. We had a crazy cold front come in here, so we've only been hitting like 40 degrees during the daytime and freezing at nighttime, so I'm not outside doing really anything. We did check on the fruit trees that's not been planted yet that we were told to keep in the building until March. However, I do want to get in here and check my tomatoes, maybe add some soil to them. Just going to see if I see any new growth in there before I do so. So give me just a moment and I'm going to pull them out. Okay, so I pulled this one out. This one has 3 sprouted. 1, 2, 3, which means it was 100% germination in this cup because 3 out of the 3. Like I stated in a previous video, I did plant 3 seeds per cup. With the expectations of only getting 2 per. So as I go through, if they have 2, I'll be okay with the 2 and I'll go ahead and add them. But I want to show you what I'm doing. So this is the vernissage. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. I might have to look it up. But it is a tomato. And what I'm going to do is I have these double cupped, and I'll show you why in a moment. But I'm going to pull them out. And I am going to add soil up to just under the leaves, these true leaves I think they're called, just enough, if I get to focus, there we go, just under them, enough where they don't touch, but let's see if you could see, it does not want to focus, however they're a little fuzzy, and that means that all of this stem part will turn into roots if I bury it. So ultimately, I eventually want this whole cup filled with soil and all of that being a nice sturdy root-based system. For my plants, I will separate the 3, put them in separate cups about halfway up this cup, and then the rest of it, they will grow in other cups. So I'll have 3 cups by the time I'm done with this and 3 big plants. However, right now I'm going to leave them in here because they're still small and I don't want to hurt them in any way. So I'm going to pause this while I put some dirt in here and show you the difference in the height. So I did fill it up, and it's kind of hard because I don't want to, so I got them almost up just underneath. I tried to, this one back here was just a little bit taller than the others, so I tried to add a little bit more soil around that one without, directly getting the others, but I can't really put too much sideways, but I wanted you to see that it's just enough dirt where that, those, they're not touching the soil from the top. I just don't want to damage them, but I do want to force them to grow some root systems. So the other thing I will be doing is I will start to encourage the roots to grow down. So what I did is there's a rock in the bottom of each one of these cups, and I will put just enough water to cover the rock. And then I will put these cups that have holes on the bottoms inside. And this will encourage them to, this will encourage them to go down and get the water. And I'm going to do that to there's like 10 cups in there that have growth, provided I have at least 2 in each one. I'm going to pull them out and do all the same, and I'm not going to bother you with the details of all of them. And then I'm going to check all these ones that I have not had any growth yet and just make sure that they're still moist and they're not drying out. This way we still get our peppers and our eggplants, but it looks like all of my tomatoes have sprouted. So, and that's 3, 6, 9, 12 times 3, so 36. Well, no, we'll say 24 with the exception of a few that's given me 3, which is what I expected. All right, thanks. Be blessed.